And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16 here on Sunday, May 29th, right in the heart of Memorial Day. And what a great opportunity for us to talk to Paula Graham from Zeb's General Store in North Conway.
How are you?
I'm great, Paula. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So the official start of summer.
Yeah, it is.
Memorial Day is, and of course Zeb's is probably as summer as you get right here in the Mount Washer Valley. So let's talk about summer and talk about Zeb's.
Well, Zeb's, we're into our busy season now. We're open till 10 o'clock on the weekend nights now. During the week, we're still open 9 to 6, could be 8, so check on Tuesday morning, when I find out what the schedule is. But we're open, once school lets out, we're open from 9 in the morning till 10 at night, every day till Labor Day.
Great.
And all the weekends.
So plenty of opportunities to go into Zeb's.
Absolutely.
And of course, what a lot of people don't know is, you close at 10, but then you got to get ready for the next day. You got to restock the shelves because those shelves get cleaned up.
Kids try to restock all day, but when you're really busy, you can't get through the crowds. They have to clean the night. They have to get everything clean, the floors mopped in, all of that, and then we have stockers come in the morning. I go in and start, just because it needs to be done.
Yeah.
And you can get more done when nobody's there before 8 or 9 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Than you can when everybody's in and the customers are milling about. So, it works.
Absolutely.
A good crew.
Now, of course, Zeb's is known for a lot of things, penny candy and all the great New England products. But in the front of the store is so many fabulous food items, and you brought a bunch of what is probably your collection of barbecue sauces and hot sauces that probably outnumbers anybody else in town.
Well, yeah, and I've only got 3 vendors worth.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Right. I brought these Richards. He's from Vermont. His mild, hot, and medium, and his game sauce, which people who hunt come in and ask for this all the time. I've
Really?
never used it. And he has a hot sauce. He was demoing yesterday. He'll be demoing again today. So you can come in, have a snack. I don't know what he's cooking. Then we have this barbecue, Moxie barbecue sauce. Get that on?
Yeah, she's gonna.
Oh, I'll tell you, this flies out. I sample it with meatballs just because, I'm not going to be frying it. So I do some meatballs in them, heat them up. People just love it. We can go through 3-4 cases a day when we sell this. We've also brought in a couple of private label. What did I bring over? Bourbon and, which one is this? Just our regular barbecue sauce. And those are private labeled from us, for fellow. Down south a bit, and they're flying off the shelves. We're really picky. Peter and Beverly were the ones that sought that out.
Yeah.
We've got a whole line of hot sauces and salad dressings. And then you'll see here 2 salad dressings, and you'll be on, it's too hot to put salad out yesterday. But you can marinate chicken in Vito Marcello's house dressing.
Nice. That's a great idea.
Oh my God, the chicken marinated in that is wonderful. And also in this honey French dressing of ours. It's a great marinade for chicken, even scallops. That one, I've tried it with scallops. And of course, everybody comes in for the kettle corn.
Absolutely.
Because the line was too crowded they're at the craft fair and somebody's cooking up the kettle corn and they've sold out. So they just come over to Zeb's and buy our kettle corn.
And you can get it anytime.
Anytime.
Zeb's, so.
Yep. Now, I've got these little bags of candy there just because it's so crowded at the candy counter on these weekends, and you have a lot of people my age and up who like the nostalgic things like the root beer barrels and the butterscotch buttons. Well, they're there. You can grab them right out of some wood. You don't have to, wait in line for the candy counter.
Yeah.
And we also have things like Mike and Ike's gummy worms, Sour Patch Kids, another nostalgic one, mint juleps, all of that. So that I thought it was so busy at the candy counter yesterday and today's going to be busier because it's not a nice day out and about to go hiking in the fog. So it's an easy thing. It'll make your experience a little more enjoyable if you don't have to stand in line. I know it can be aggravating to folks, but we try our best.
There you go. Well, you do a great job there. And, it's such a fabulous candy counter, so many different choices. And as you say, a lot of stuff that you don't find elsewhere or you haven't seen in years. So it's always kind of a fun thing to do. But then, as it just showed in the video there, you also have the great assortment, the Bonomo Turkish taffy and some of those things that you're not going to find anywhere else besides Zeb's.
What we've been selling a lot of lately that I was surprised? Needhams. Now, people may not know what Needhams are. It's from colonial days, a confection, mashed potatoes and coconut. And we have them in milk and dark chocolate. But all of a sudden, people are talking about them. They come in, and the younger folks, they come in for it. And of course, those double turtles we have.
Yep.
Cashew, almond, pecan. And we have the smaller ones with dark chocolate. But these big things, we sell them like crazy.
That's great.
Yeah.
Plus a great selection of Pez and Necco wafers and all the other great
all the
candies that
movies,
you have there.
The little kids' movies, the Disney movies, and all those licensed things. We have those. And then we have Jelly Bellies, and Ronald Reagan would come back. He'd come right to Zeb's for his Jelly Bellies. We have so many varieties. There's some that are pancake and syrup flavored.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they have some
try
beer
that.
flavored, which, not so much. But a lot of different flavors.
And then besides, obviously, all the food and the candy, you've got so
of
much
gifts.
other stuff there at Zeb's.
And if the kids get wet in a rainstorm, we do have T-shirts and sweatshirts, and we're at a lower price point than most of the boutiques in town.
So that's great.
It is a great thing. And we've got the Hatley line. They're Canadian folks, and we have the union suits from babies up to adults, with the drop seats.
Yeah.
They're pretty good for camping in a cold night. And, socks and things that people need.
And a great selection of games and toys upstairs for the kids.
Yeah. Do you remember Uncle Wiggily?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People go, Uncle Wiggily. And they'll go, little kids, Uncle Wiggily. And their grandmothers say, we played that. And we have Candyland, Uncle Wiggily. There's a few adventure, survival-type games for little kids who camp.
Yeah.
Scavenger hunts. We have a lot of dice games that aren't gambling dice games.
Right.
And color forms are back, but they don't call them that now.
Really?
I forget what they call them. They're sort of, they don't call them color forms.
Yeah.
But whatever. We go from builders to princesses, so there's some for everybody. There's a lot of sticker things. We have a really good line of Melissa and Doug products, and I got to tell you, they are nice products for children and reasonably priced.
Yeah, great quality.
Yeah,
Great
really good quality, reasonably priced. You can get a huge sticker pad that's reusable for $5. Where can you get that anymore?
Right.
So...
No, it's great. Zeb's, of course, and been how many years now? 24 years, 25
It will be
years?
25 on July 9th.
Wow.
Planning a big celebration.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable that it's been there. And of course, all New England made products. We're looking at the video now, and so you
Yeah.
can see all the variety of stuff. So if you haven't been to Zeb's, you owe it to yourself to go to Zeb's, the bright yellow building right in the heart of North Conway Village.
Yep, and Duff and Flash just painted it, so it's a lot brighter, all cleaned up for the summer. And, we have people, there's a family from Skowhegan, Maine that comes down once a month. That's their trip year-round. Every month of the year, they come down. That's a bit of a hike. I think
is
it's
a bit of
around
a
3
hike, yeah.
hours. But this is what that's their day out. They come to Zeb's from Skowhegan, Maine. That's a real tribute to Peter and David.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a great place. So definitely check that out. Check out, as you said, you're open from 9 to 6?
During the week.
During the week, and then weekends till 10 o'clock.
9 to 10.
So plenty of time to get down to Zeb's and check that out. So Paula, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you, and
I'm
thank
sure
you
we'll,
to all the people out there, the veterans, families that that the people that gave the ultimate sacrifice, and into the kids that are fighting for our freedoms now. We have to keep our young men and women in our prayers at all times,
Absolutely.
and the families of those who have lost or have to take care of with the catastrophic injuries. We do that's what Memorial Day is about.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for that, Paula. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Inspired.
Okay.
Creative. Delicious.